Hello and welcome aboard the Dream Harrier. My program can't see my mouth. I love that. There it is. I think it's because I minimize it too quick, like it doesn't initialize the camera. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, we don't have a game on the screen. How do I stream? It's been too long. Look at this beautiful program I made. I definitely didn't copy this from the internet. I definitely know how to do this in Commodore Basic. Hello everyone. Welcome aboard the Dream Harrier, the ship that flies your gaming space. I'm of course its captain, Snake Man. It's been a while. This is the first real stream of 2024. It's weird saying that. You might say, didn't you stream on January 1st? But that was part of DOSember. So that was in the past. That was in the 2023. This is the official first stream of 2024. Look, don't worry about it. You know, I never know what the break key is on emulators for Commodore 64. Or not the break key, but the run stop key. Run stop, where are you? Oh, maybe it's the Windows key. It's probably the Windows key. No. It can't be the Windows key. The Windows key does Windows things. I'll figure it out eventually. Hello Piff, hello Blob Marley. Hello everyone else out there in gaming space. It's been a while since we used this overlay. It's gonna go away soon. I actually haven't looked at this one because I've been working on the new one. And then I trashed the new one because I wasn't happy with it. Just to give you guys an idea of the behind the scenes that's going on right now. I'm also working on a video for the DOSember recap video. I did all the voice work for it already, so I just gotta edit it. And then Fatherworld is gonna get its own dedicated video. Vice 64 run stop key. Is on caps lock? Nope, you lied, forum/Google answer thing. Escape key, that makes sense. There it is. That's the good old run stop key. So yeah, I figured why not play the C64. Oh, I should probably put a flashing warning. I'm gonna try to put up the little... I have a dimmer. There's the dimmer. So when we load games, I'll try to put that on. But I forget. So I'm gonna put a flashing light warning. And then let me look at my big old list of C64 games. I think it's public. I haven't made a command for it, so here it is. I can't pin it from here. Can I pin it here? Can I pin it from here? Yeah. There you go. If you want to see the list of C64 games that I kind of have interest in playing, there's your chance. So, how you guys been? What you guys been up to? Let's see. What do we want to play? Last time we played Bozo's Night Out, Aztec Challenge, Rags to Riches, Alice in Wonderland, Hercules, Space Taxi, Airborne Ranger, Cliffhanger, and Law of the West. That was a good time. Let's see. I kind of want to save Monty on the Run. I kind of want to do like a long a long look at that game as well as its other games. You know they made a Monty collection on like the Switch? Isn't that weird? Does anyone think that's weird? Let's play Action Biker because that's one of my childhood games. I'm gonna throw up the blocker. I forgot how the simulator works. It didn't save my ROM location. C64 discs. Europe. I assume Action Biker came out in Europe because it's a Mastertronic game, but I played it on my American C64. It was a game I liked quite a lot. I'm turning off the music. I did the thing again. I have to auto start. There it is. There goes the C64. It ain't fast loading either. Those settings get all warped. I loaded the simulator up and I forgot it doesn't save settings. Oh, it's a little loud. Alright, that's a little better. I even read this one. Lurid Tricycle presents with music by Rage/Mega Style. Welcome to Lurid Game number 19, Action Biker, 1985 Mastertronics, cracked, trained, and high installed by Scratch and someone in Tricycle. It seems that the wind is blowing in my direction now. The only reason for so few cracks lately, seen in relation to my activity level, is because of a massive overtime at work. Intro by Stub Scroll. I don't know why I liked this game so much when I was a kid. Do I have to use the keyboard or any swap joysticks? That's always the question with C64 games. I'm not gonna cheat. And this high score screen looks hacked. This Ruben spans. Let me see if I gotta swap the joysticks. Maybe this is a joystick 1 game because it's pretty early. Yep. Well, I made the game go. And also stop the music somehow. How'd we do that? We're going. It's this button. How do I switch gears? I never learned how to play this on keyboard. Also, they don't have the music. We're just gonna die. Oh no, it's flashy even normally. Also, I could probably put VSync on. Hold on, everyone. I haven't done this in a while. I want nearest neighbor or bicubic. Bicubic looks pretty good. Now, I think they said F7. Okay. I got the joystick working. What does the button do? I thought the button changed gears. Oh, maybe you can't do it until you have the... Anyway, this sucks without the music. How do I... Also, this version, you start with 5 bikes? I'm pretty sure the US version, we only started with 3, but... Maybe they're just being cruel, unusual. Guys, what do you think the F7 key on the emulator is? This is not the key I thought it would be. Keyboard mapping is very funny in Vice. It should be F7. I don't know, I hit something bad and made the music go away. Now I'm sad. Let's reboot this. So far we're up to an amazing start. Don't look. I said don't look. It's okay, we get to enjoy the Cracktro again. Okay. Alright, so we are the Action Biker, and our goal is to collect a bunch of blinky things so that we can go do a big stunt and... Alright, cock this up. Alright, we got our crash helmet. So basically, this is like a little... It's a little open world. We're limited by our fuel and lives. And there's glowy things everywhere. Now we got our riding leathers. The world loops both horizontally and vertically, which I guess makes sense because it's an isometric game. I got the highway code book. But anyway, I used to just kind of play this game and just kind of get lost. There's ramps to find. There's the construction site over here. Well, it's not the other way. And all the while, this music. Now we're gonna go up the construction site. I don't even think there's a reason to do this. It's just to do it. Okay, I don't think there's a Blinky Island item up here. It's just for you to have fun. Yeah, we did it. Cool. So does anyone here have memories of the C64? It was my first computer. Ah, the bike can use the low gear now. That's important because you need that for the race. We need to go get gas. You've never seen a C64? Oh. Alright. I already did the construction site. That's where the race will be. That's the construction site. And then, do we need that ramp? I could have swore this music looped. Where the hell is the roller coaster? There it is. There's that music. There's a roller coaster somewhere. This roll's not big. There it is. There's the roller coaster. Hell yeah. Again, there's no reason to do this. But it's cool. Okay, we need to go exploring for the other items. There's one. I'll get... Ah! I'll get... Okay, that's blocked off. Ah, and here. We got our gloves. Yeah, hopefully. But I gotta throw up the warning anyway, you know. Behind the gas station? Let's check behind the gas station. I think this game is why I'm immune to flashing. No, the C64 is definitely a system that I don't think audio, like sensitive to light people could play. Headlamp. I was very lucky. Let's hit this ramp. Shit. Yo, Fitty, hit that sick ass ramp. Okay, this is the roller coaster. I don't even think there's a reason for the ramp. It's just here. I wasn't going fast enough. Okay, we got one life left. Is there 2 items at the construction set? The construction yard? Maybe that was their inspiration. Hello, Melcy Poo Poo. So this was a Mastertronic release, which I think they mostly dealt with budget releases. So there's a whole lot of meat to this game. Let's check across this bridge. No, this is just the end of the roller coaster again. I think there's one more item to get. Because we got the item that was in there. Ah. We got our petrol gauge. I don't know how we've been like viewing our fuel before this, but Wee. I'm an action biker. Ah. Oh no. I ran out of bikes. Oh no. Let's try that one again. Let's see if we can beat Action Biker. Hey, Variable Goo. Yeah, I'm still working on the name for this series. I thought Commodore Cruisin was pretty good. Now, first of all, you don't even have your helmet when you start, which seems very bad. Seems like a bad decision. Okay, there were a couple along this race course, right? Oh, maybe it's the other race course. I think there's 2 race courses. Get a little fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire. Not aerodynamic, they're too round. No, I get you. What? No, this is a jam. Oh yeah, the items I think can be a little randomized, because I think last time we had an item in here. And now we don't. This is a... This is the jam of a nation. This song never left my head for the longest time. I wonder who composed it, because this part right here sounds a lot like a part in Monty on the Run. Just, you know, relaxed and chilled versus Monty on the Run's Monty on the Runness. Well, look, how many games can you fuck up going on a roller coaster and then... Oh yeah, just check this. No! Oh, you said music sounds so tiny. Is it just too quiet? Or am I too loud? I'm distracted. Let me crash this life out. This ain't the run. Sorry about the flashing. For loading, we do have this nice overlay. Teeny tiny music. Let me save that to floppy. Little tiny SID chip. Little tiny instruments in my little tiny SID chip. I think this beat could make a really good, like, remix. You wanna go on the construction site again? Fuck, I missed. It's okay, the stuff I need is not here this time. Where the fuck is everything? Getting the worst RNG. I had the best RNG on the first run. Hints of ghouls and ghosts? Okay. I gotta watch where I'm going. That song's weird. That's Hubbard, right? Hubbard's also Monty on the Run though, right? Is this Hubbard? Can anyone tell me if this is Hubbard? Earlier I went in the construction site, but I'm going on it. Because it might actually be on... Also, Child Me was always so bad at this. Not that I'm any better, but... Look at me go, Child Me! Ah! I gotta make a decision. We're going this way. We're gonna ignore the ramp for now. Unless it turns out we need it. Is there a blinky in here? Doesn't look like it. Yo, where's all of the blinkies? I feel like I've been duped. Oh, I think they're in like some order. I think you have to get them in. Maybe that's how it works. So does that mean the one at the construction site is now here? No. Okay, the roller coaster one is here now. Is that... Okay, so they appear in an order. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Like at least I can go low gear now. Yeah, what a shitty bike. It only starts in high gear. Fill me up. Okay, that explains why we weren't seeing the bits. No wonder I was so bad at this game as a kid. I bet I never noticed that. So I bet they will put something in here. Oh, that means I need to check the racetrack. Ugh. No, I don't understand the hit detection. This works. Shit. Too fast! So, I asked this question earlier, but now there's a few more people in chat. What do you think of when you think of the C64? Do you have any childhood memories? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you not understand what it is? At some point we're gonna have a stream devoted to games like Jet Set Willy and Monty on the Run. Just not yet. Uncertain Dreams and Concrete Memories. Hello, Kajardin. This is one from my childhood. Never had a computer until you were in high school. This was my first computer, and then we didn't get a computer until Windows 95. And like a pre-built compact Presario. Okay, so if that one spawned... I think that means one of these will spawn. Oh, I did this the hard way. Yeah, okay. That's our headlamp. Something you never saw growing up, so it occupies the same space as the MSX. But like, this actually came out in America. It's Canadian. The company was Canadian. It's always funny when it does get lumped in with all the European 8-bit micros, and it's like, actually. Let's check behind the... Check behind the gas station. Do we need to go over there? I don't want it. That involves crossing a bridge. There we go. Okay, we got our petrol gauge. Now, I don't think we know where the next thingy is, so we're gonna have to go look around. Again, I think they can spawn. The later ones can spawn on the roller coaster. Yeah, it was more popular in Europe. And that's why it does get lumped in. That's why we're actually emulating a PAL version of the system. You know, now that I think about it, maybe this game ran faster in the American system, and that's why I had a hard time as a kid. I mean, it's still hard. No. Okay, let's see if it's up here, though. No. But, like, look at this little 3D open world we've got here. Isn't that cute? 3D. Isometric. Yeah, there's a few US dev games. Especially like the Lucasfilm stuff. Yeah, Maniac Mansion was a C64 game originally. It's kind of funny because I've never seen a mouse for the C64. I know it exists, but I've never seen one. Let's see if it's over here. Exactly. If they can use the word 3D, then I can use the word 3D, and I went in a loop. Large fuel tank allows bikes to go further. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. You can almost think of this as an early Metroidvania. No. God, if this was a Metroidvania, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it be? Look how much fuel we get. Alright, I'm gonna check the construction site now. I don't know, I just don't trust it. It's hard. It's also nothing up here. Unless... No. Yeah, we need to find all the parts for our bike so that we can do a race at the end of the game. That's the whole premise. I might have to go into this area. Anything in here? Oh! Anytime there's fences or bridges is the worst. Anything? No? Okay. How many items are in the game? I don't know. I never beat this as a kid. I don't think I even knew there was an objective. I think I just had fun riding around this world. I was really young. That world's a rogue. But now I'm an adult, so now we're gonna try to beat this. The world's a rogue, you know the C64. You know, like the back of your hand, right? Whoops. That's okay, I don't think we have anything up here. Maybe check the roller coaster? Let's go check the roller coaster. Ah! Oh, it wasn't? Oh. I'm sorry. You know the specky, okay. I'm sorry. Ah, it's over there. I mean, it's safe for me to fall off. I like that most of the time you just want to go slow. It's a driving game about taking it easy. Oh, it's over there. Okay, hold on. We gotta get around. And then we have to get across a bridge. Then we gotta make a Yui in here. Chuck a Yui. That's what the Aussies say, I think. Okay. We got our sunglasses. Very important. Let's see. It's like one day there's gonna be something on here. Oh, it's inside. Gives bike a greater maximum speed. That's not what I need. Ah! It's so hard to turn. People are gonna think we're lame. You're right. Damn, I wanted to let loose. And then a blinky thing caught my eye. Yeah, I wonder if this had any influence. Like, do you think anyone's played this game and was like, yes, this will be GTA one day? Can of pop? Let's check the construction site. It's a very dangerous place to be. But one day it's gotta be up here, right? It's over there. Oh, that sucks. I got my visor. I only have one bike left, too. The hitbox of this bike is very strange. Maybe now the roller coaster? I just want something to be on the roller coaster, okay? I ain't no scared no roller coaster. You guys ever see the Bob and the was it Mr. Show? Bob Odenkirk and God, what's his name? Is it Dave? My name is Dave. Oh no, I doxed myself. You guys know I'm Dave Snake Man. I think anyone who watches the crew streams by... Oh, it's over here. Oh, that's a shitty place for it to be. I like Mr. Show. There's a really funny roller coaster bit called The Devastator. It's like a show-wide skit, so they keep cutting back to it. Okay. And now we just gotta survive a bridge. Okay. I'm riding the roller... Nope, I'm not riding this roller coaster. I don't know, we didn't even start with our low gear. Or a petrol gauge, apparently, despite us having a petrol gauge in our HUD. That's what Europeans call gas. Or fuel. Do you guys want to just watch Mr. Show until we just get banned off Twitch? I was watching Monty one night, and Monty was just like watching anime. He was just watching fucking Puni Puni Poemi. I'm like, I guess the show is licensed to ADV, and ADV doesn't exist anymore, but... Oh, okay. Power brakes. I have improved braking, I guess. Okay. Okay. That almost went bad. Also, if you've never seen Puni Puni Poemi, like, some fucked up shit happens in that show. Monty, if you're out there, I love you, but it's so funny that you just went and streamed that entire thing on Twitch. Puni Puni Poemi. It's from the Excel Saga people. So you know it's weird? Okay, nothing on the construction site. Yeah, it's like P-U-N-I, P-U-N-I, and then Poemi. P-O-E-M-I, I think. Puni Puni Poemi. Okay, maybe between the cans? No. I'm gonna die on this bridge. Yep. Alright, where do we think it's gonna be? Maybe by the racetrack. Let's go look at the racetrack. Look how fast I can go. Then they put you right in a lake. It's so fucked up. check behind the roller coaster. There's a couple places over here by the lake. Okay, we got one that was in there, so I don't think we have any reason to go in there again. Oh, it's in there. I don't even know how to get in there. I just assume there's a bridge over here. We got really close to that fucking oil drum. Or whatever that is. Oh, the bridge is over here? Ugh. And now we have our speedometer. What the fuck happened to this bike? That lost all this shit, but was still functioning. Alright. Where do you think it will be next? Chat? Dora? Map? You don't need it. It's probably advisable to have. I already checked back there, and that's the roller coaster. This will be the time it's in the construction. It is! Oh! No! Fuck! Do I keep going? Do you guys want to see the end of the game? I wrote rude things into the Commodore 64. The problem is I never remember the order that these first items are in. He's going fast on his one-way trip to hell. God damn, our character is bongoitis. Okay. For crash helmet, what's the next thing? Okay, it's not the thing out here. Okay. It's behind the gas station. Eee. Yeah, okay. Then we go behind the gas station. Then we go into either the roller coaster or the construction site. I think it's the roller coaster. Game kind of sucks before you get the low gear, because the low gear accelerates faster, which means it's a little easier to like correct yourself. You also get better brakes at some point. I don't have a lot of experience with that. Okay, so it's either a construction yard or near the start of the racetrack. So I think I can check both now. Okay. I bet there's a nice like GameFAQs map for this game. I'm gonna go around this way. Now we can switch back to low gear, which is a lot more smoother when accelerating. Okay, now I think it's the racetrack. No? Okay, what is it? What is the next? Go check behind the roller coaster again. Oh, I think it's like over here, isn't it? No. There it is. I was correct a little bit, that's near the roller coaster. Alright, got our riding gloves. See, does this song just bury itself into your skull because it's the only song in the game? I was a kid with the little C64 controller, and I was like, wow, this is great. Hey man, some of the C64 games don't have music. I don't know why I went back here. We were just back here. What's the worst song you picked up from a stream? I had one in my head, and I can't think about it. What was it? Wait, where am I going? There's nothing in here. Where are the brakes? I think the next item is the brakes. Is that or the fuel tank? Oh, our petrol gauge. I mean, that was close with fuel tank. That's close. This is the most fuel inefficient motorcycle ever created. Actually, I'll make the question easier. What's the most annoying song you've had in your head? I guess that's a harder question. Why am I up on here? Because it's fucking rad! Hey, we found it. Large fuel tank. Hell yeah, baby. I think we need to go in here now. No, no, over there. So this game's from 1985. I want to get fuel. Okay, so we saw it over here. See, this is a game about exploration. In a way, it kind of does remind me of games like Just Say Willy. Like, here's a bunch of random items, go find them, idiot. Any song from NES Rocky and Bullwinkle. Hell yeah, that game's sick. Rocky and Bullwinkle never had a bad video game. It's like a really bizarre 360 Rocky and Bullwinkle. Let's go check behind the roller coaster. Actually, is it the one that's inside the roller coaster? No. Okay. Mud guards. I heard the game gets better when you get to leave Mudguard. That was a joke. Please laugh. There we go, we got our cool sunglasses back. Thank God I was floundering out here without them. Should I get sunglasses for my model? Like a sunglass toggle? Damn it. I keep thinking it's gonna be the construction site one. Maybe they are randomized a bit. If this wasn't a C64 dedicated stream, I would totally play Rocky and Bullwinkle right now. Just posting about it just got me like, oh yeah, man, we need to play that. One of my New Year's resolutions was more Kusuge, so... Oh, a Rocky and Bullwinkle themed month would be good. Let's see, you both talked at the same time. You like to watch my eyes move and track things. My eyes can move. I disable it because it gets weird because I wear glasses. When I wear contacts, I'll turn it on, but I've not been wearing contacts. I need a better webcam, probably. Yeah, give Yume Taro the sunglasses. Well, my eyes can move in, like, predetermined... Why'd I go in here? This is a death trap. Fuck. Wait, it was in here, wasn't it? I see it. It actually was in there. Yeah. It's okay, we've only just now had our first crash. Yeah, I disabled the eye tracking. I could try to enable it. It's not great. I actually want to redo my model. Like, at least the parts... I don't think graphically... I think graphically it's very good, but like, under the hood... It's a goddamn mess, and I'd like someone to look at it and be like, yeah, this is fucked. Like, I think geometry-wise and, like, texture-wise, I think it's pretty good. Alright, can of pop. With the can of pop... I should probably start writing this down, right? The order? And, like, the general location of things. Like, take notes. This is a note-taking game. Ah, fuck! See, I tell you, the hitbox on this is weird. I mean, I heard that they just made, like, roads that charge cars, electric cars, while they drive. We're getting closer to F-Zero. I need to check back here. It's been a while since we've been back here. I'm gonna go the other way. I need to check behind the gas station. God, what doesn't give us cancer nowadays? A can of Coke probably gave this guy cancer just now. I used to do technical support for ebook readers at a bookstore. And man, I get so many people that are just like, you know, you shouldn't have your phone in your pocket because it sends radio waves directly into your organs and brain. Lots of that. And maybe, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But neither are you, so fuck off. Fuck. Not you, Worlds of Rogue, but the old people. And this guy had a cell phone that was like wrapped in tinfoil, but essentially like in a case. We have a lot of the, like, the 5G will fuck you up, people. Where I live. I saw a lot of them at that bookstore. Yeah, I mean, I assume our bodies are pretty good at, like, absorbing nasties. To a certain extent. All I know is, like, not the conversation I wanted to have at work. The funniest thing is I did work the magazine stand, and I worked it during the initial Trump election and winning, and I did have the magazine, the Newsweek, that was like, what was it, Madam President Hillary Clinton? Because they just assumed and then printed it and shipped it. I really wish I would have bought it. Okay, after the speedometer, I'm gonna check in here. Yeah, it could have lived alternate history. Hello, Piff. I mean, they are. Where do we think we need to go now? Is it time? Is it time to ride the roller coaster? I don't like... Nope. I ain't afraid of roller coaster. Let's check this back area. I do. It looks fun. I'm going to Disney next week. Not next week, the week after. Spoilers, I'm gonna be in Disney the week after next week. Or... I guess it's next week, 'cause it's Sunday. Alright, I'm gonna be in Disney next week. So yeah, I haven't been streaming, but I've been kind of working on the new overlays and logos, and... This is a fucked area, I don't like this area. You know they're gonna put something in there now that I'm thinking about it. If I was a blinky square, where would I be? Oh. Be in the middle of nowhere, apparently. Okay. Now I don't know where we need to go. I hope you're all taking notes for me. Aha, it is on here now. I hate this turn. It's more awkward than you think. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I gotta... There we go. Turbocharger increases bike's acceleration. This made the game harder for myself. Fuck! Well, we're on the last bike. I wonder how many more pieces I gotta go get. Oh, this is... Oh, shit, it's hard to get on the roller coaster. Okay, it's not on the roller coaster. Is it the ramps outside the roller coaster? Because I hate those. I don't like the ramps. It is. Okay, so you have to like be going at a certain speed. Otherwise you land on the fence. Hey, this kind of sucks. This one right here. There's cooling fans. Okay. Now where do you think? Is it now time for the roller coaster? You would think once you have it lined up, it'll stay lined up, but it kind of doesn't. In some ways. Oh. Let's go back to the construction site. Actually, I should probably get gas. Oh, wait, is it back here? I thought I just saw something blink back here. Oh. Indicators? That was a danger to all traffic. And then have a speedometer, then have indicators. I didn't have an exhaust pipe. Where was it going? Alright, now I don't know where to go. Is there speedruns for this game? I think it would be fun. Hell yeah. Oh, it is on the roller coaster today. I'm so bad at taking the roller coaster turn, I'm just gonna ease into it. Fuck! Oh, I gotta give up for tonight on this one. We played this for an hour. We'll have to make a run back on Action Biker. We'll be back. Okay. I didn't mean to start the game, but we need that sick music. Alright, I can cross Action Biker off my list. I used the wrong thing, that's not strike through. I don't know what happened to Google Docs, but strike through used to be just like a button, and then they moved it to the menu, and I hate it. Let's play Bruce Lee. Is that not a tape or a disc game? That's crazy. Maybe it's a tape game. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is a tape cassette game. Bring up the... I never learned how to play this game. Remember release 266, and we show you this time a jewel version of Bruce Lee. The first 100% version. Original tape supplied. Cracked, +2 trained. Debugged and improved by Jack Alien. Title pick from the disc version. And documents supplied and typed by HOK. Why jewel version, you ask? Well, some know that this game crashed sometimes. But that's history now. Found the bug. This version is also action replay friendly and will not use the lame DIN car set if you play it with a C128. Green's Nostalgia, Cyberpunk's Gold, Onslaught, Laxity, TRC, SCS, FW Triad, Fairlight, Padua, Crest, The Collector, The Overkiller, Hakuto Force, Mason, Snoopy, Kim Lemon, S-Tumor, Art, Mad Dog, and the others. Jack Alien, HOK of Remember in October 2001. I played one of these where the crack show was like really rude. So Jack Alien releases always like copy or always do like a little instruction manual for us to read. So I believe in this one we are Bruce Lee and we have to collect like lanterns if I remember right. In Bruce Lee, you will experience the power and the glory of Bruce Lee, one of the greatest masters of the martial arts. As Bruce Lee, you will confront a barrage of vicious foes. You must penetrate the fortress of the evil wizard and claim his fortunes. Destroying the wizard will earn you immortality and infinite wealth. As you enter one of the many secret chambers deep within the fortress, you are pursued by two of your most fearless enemies, the ninja, a skillful fighter with an arsenal of deadly weapons, and his partner, the massive green Yamo, who can deliver bone-crushing blows. Added threats await you in the evil wizard's chambers, where you become the target of deadly fire from the eyes of the wizard. Only you possess the strength and ability to conquer these enemies and survive. Now you too can experience the excitement of Bruce Lee. The legend still lives on. 20 secret chambers to explore with dazzling graphics and animation. Unique multiple player option. Storyline. An opulent, mysterious, and perilous fortress is the setting as Bruce Lee seeks to claim infinite wealth and the secret of immortality from the wizard who dwells within. You begin your search for the wizard at the entrance of his... This is boring. Tell me I win. Alright, one player plug a controller into port 1, so I need to swap my controllers. Press the F3 key to indicate number of players. Yeah, this game has like a mode where other people can play the enemies. That's what the F5 key is for. Whether the player who is up as Bruce Lee will compete against the computer or against an opponent. You can set up to 4 combinations using the number of players indicated. 1 player versus computer, 1 player versus opponent, 2 players versus computer, and 2 players versus opponent. It's kind of neat. Alright, chop by pressing the joystick button while you're standing still. Leap to get from one ledge to another. I think it's up to jump. Jump to take a lantern to grab onto a vine. Yeah, this is boring. Pause the game by pressing space. Okay. Oh, duck to avoid shots. Oh, I'm sorry. I told you, it just happens. It can't be helped. I turned off the emulator this time. Graphic art by Kelly Day. Unlimited not lives? No. Opponents can't hit you? No. This is an early boy. Alright, so we want to get these things. And I think this is a vine? Yeah. Okay. I forget if I take fall damage. Because you see there's a life counter on the top right. It's called falls. Shit. Yeah, the green guy jump kicks you and you gotta duck it. I think the only way you can hurt him is with the jump kick yourself. For whatever reason, there was a ton of games like this. Oh, shit. Oh, that was a fall. Where you just gotta collect a whole bunch of shit. It's like a little single screen platformer. Like Jumpman. And Wizard. We should play Wizard. Or Jumpman. I guess we should probably play Jumpman before Wizard, because Jumpman came first, and Wizard is like a follow-up, kinda. Though it's from a different company, so I actually I don't know. Maybe it's more polite to call it a clone. I realize this game is very quiet. Oh, I can't go this way. Oh yeah, they have friendly fire. Okay, I think I gotta go back, and then I think a gem goes? I don't know. Aha, that opened. Alright. Oh. Don't kick me. Oh shit, these are lanterns. I forgot that there's lanterns here. That's okay, we can... Let's go get these. Do I still need to get the lanterns? So, what do you guys think? Pretty sick, right? Hmm. Right, these explode. Oh. Gotta be careful. I like when it eats one of them. Eat shit. Oh, I don't remember how to do this. How's this work? It was pretty fun. I think you do not want to go to the top of the screen. I have weird memories of maybe that killing us. Don't fall. I think I fucked up. I think I was supposed to jump here. Wait, no, hold on. I am getting height. I just gotta fight it. Okay, I think I'm high enough. There you go. It's going this way. Okay, now I go up here. it's kind of neat. I like that it like reuses a lot of the levels, like the level design, but repurposes it. Like with new challenges. Oh, that's cute. I think I just want to fall here. No, I want to... Do I want to jump? Yeah, I wanted to fall. Shit. Ow. Trying to give the C64 a little more volume. Okay, we gotta time this. Yeah. God, video games are so fucking cool. This is the only good Bruce Lee video game. I think at some point we'll have to play Bruce Lee video games. Tip tock, tick tock. He's doing his best. Oh, the ninjas have returned. Yeah, you stay over there. Yeah, you get crushed by that. Ow. There was an Xbox exclusive game called Bruce Lee The Legend, I want to say. It tried to like, it was like a fictional version of Bruce Lee's life. Oh shit, I didn't realize it could spawn duders here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Ah shit. Well, I want to play that game one day. I don't think we need that lantern. I think we just go up. I'm hoping. Okay. I fell. I fell again. Game does not want me to be doing what I'm doing right now. Alright, where are we going? Okay, is that open now? There's a GBA Bruce Lee game? Yeah, I think that might be based on the Xbox game. Like, they might have the same title. There's also like a simple, I guess I had to fall. There's a simple series game which is like different martial arts styles fight. And I think the Jeet Kune Do person is like a fake Bruce Lee. So it might be something like that too. What am I doing? Do I need to... Oh, I probably have to climb this. Oh. Take out the Onis first. Okay, then I need to get the Yin Yangs. Oh. Shit. Shit! That killed me! Get off my D. Oh, I was really hoping he would just get devoured by the explosion. Oh, maybe you don't get the... Huh. Oh, I see blinky things now. I'm dummy. They're really tiny. Go! They can't climb, because they're fools. Yeah, supposedly it's really bad. I think I played a demo of it once. I don't think I've ever seen the full game. But I would like to stream it one day. Okay, so we have blinky things up. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, I went too high. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, maybe I'm not dead. I don't think I'm going fast enough. No, I am. I'm making ground. Okay. Oh, I was going... They're fucking with me. Do I go down there? Yeah, I guess I have to, huh? Oh. This is scary. Ah, shit. I got some yin-yangs. Okay, I'm not gonna get up anywhere here. You're never gonna catch me! Shit, you caught up to me! I don't know how to climb this. It's like weird ground. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't work. I'm gonna get punched. Fuck, I'm going. Enjoy the vapor. Oh, I got some extra lives. I didn't realize that. Okay. Ah. Oh, that's bad. I got a sick half pipe now. God, this game's good. Oh, you have the now? Oh, let me see that emote. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. What happened? I was looking at the now. Robots kill people. Fuck you, racist now. Now's racist. I hope you feel good about having a racist emote. Damn. Okay, yeah, you gotta do a diagonal jump or else you don't jump very quickly. I bring a certain robot sentiment to the robot stream. I fucked up again. It's hard. The timing down there is hard. Is that who has the now? For those who are like not like in the loop, the now is from Robot Alchemic Drive. She is your childhood friend who also you can let a robot kill her grandma. And then she finds out you're driving a robot. And then she's like, robots kill people. Well, that was Bruce Lee. I think I did pretty good on Bruce Lee. Now. Hey, Fire Mountain. That game has a really good dub. Alright, that was Bruce Lee. I actually want to come back and beat that game. You know, I'm going to start listing games I want to beat on the list. That is highlighted or pinned. How do I do that? I'm going to undo the strike through. Highlighter? Highlighter. Alright, we're going to highlight those that I want to beat in yellow. That we've come across. So there's that, and where's Bruce Lee? All right. They should. I actually, they have a Wii game. We've played Bubble Ghost in the past. I'd love it. Don't hold off on that. How about some impossible mission? am I like... Can I favorite this folder instead of having to keep going back to it? Oh, add to bookmarks. This emulator has bookmarks? Is Impossible Mission a tape? No. Must be an American disc then. Oh yeah, it's like an Epix game, right? So I guess that would be American. I guess I gotta change my C64 to an American C64, huh? We'll find out. If it starts acting weird, we'll know why. Oh, anyway, Sandlot, they have a Wii game that's like, it uses the Motion Plus. It's called like Regin Leave. I own it for some reason. It's really cool. It's basically your EDF, but you get swords and like bows and arrows, and you fight giants like orcs and shit. It's awesome. Okay, this says NTSC and PAL, so we should be okay. It should detect and work on both. Remember presents Impossible Mission. Yeah, I got a translation. I was gonna play it when the translation happened, and then... Jeez, I forgot. And here's release number 51, Impossible Mission. Cracked and fixed. Documents typed by Alan Jack Alien. Alright, no funny words. No calling people out. I like when they call people out during those cracked rows. Do you know, the Max Payne Remedy folk, they started as like a demo scene group in Poland, which is kind of amazing. We don't need any of that. I guess I'll take the high score. Yeah, reset those high scores. It was very quiet. You guys could barely hear that. I have it on max volume. Let me see how the sound effects are. Oh. Oh, I need to flip my joystick again. Yeah, let me see if I can get this louder. I have it maxed out on my headphones and on OBS. C64, do you want to get louder? Because this is like an important video game, and it's important that the voices get heard, because that's like the thing. It's the thing everyone comes to this game for. Oh, there's a sampler gain. Will that work? Can I test this in real time? Okay. What if I put it here? I don't think that did anything. How do I make you louder? Filter bias, resampling. I'm gonna have to put a gain filter on the OBS one, aren't I? God, I don't want to do that, because then the next thing I'm gonna play is gonna be super loud. Damn it. Also, I never know how much to put the gain at. I'll go one more. Alright, do you think this is good? You gotta go past 100%. Alright, we're gonna reboot this, because this is important. Okay, impossible mission. No, I heard the beep. That was it resetting. I hope it's not super loud. Now I think about it, that crack show part is louder than the game. So good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. I don't hear it because it's gaining through OBS, not on my system. As far as Windows is concerned, it's at 100%. We'll just skip past it. Okay.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Alright, I hope that came through. So impossible mission is Cacto came in hot. Oh. It could have been like much louder than my voice. Okay, that's right. Jump. The button is jump. There is a jump button in this game. Then you have security terminal 26. We can select functions. We can reset the lifting platforms in this room or temporarily disable the robots. We don't have the password. Fuck. This truly is an impossible mission. I think this is a lift? Yeah. Okay. How am I gonna... Shit. I don't think I can do this room until we disable the robots. Look at all these buttons. This game is it's random. I hit the jump button. I'm not used to a game having a jump button on the C64. It's illegal. Okay, we need the password. That's a robot. Okay, that's a speedy robot. Some robots are quicker than others. Turn around. I guess I didn't need to do that. Oh, I do want to check something. I don't... Check this bed. Nothing in the bed. Okay, these are just tracking robots. There's tracker position. Shit. It's so hard to jump over robots. I want to check that dresser. So I don't think you have lives, but you have like a time limit. And I think dying takes from the time limit, if I remember right. I had too much momentum. This game has a physics engine and like momentum and stuff. It's really weird. And like voice clips. I've never made progress in Impossible Mission. In a way, it kind of reminds me of Sega's Zillion, which is a game I do want to play at some point. Shit, it's so hard. Okay, yeah, I don't think you can control your jump. Like, how are we gonna do this? Damn it. Has anyone played this? I think it has a Game Boy Advance port or something. There's like some weird recent, I say recent, Modernish. No, that's not right for Game Boy Advance either. Okay, this room sucks. We're not gonna do this room. There's some kind of later release of this game that exists. This game's like important. I forget when it was. Oh, damn, he was ready. I forget when it was made. Wow, he's fast. He's faster than me. Yeah, you're right. I have to wait till the electricity goes away. Man, they weren't kidding about it being impossible. I would say this is probably one of the most, like, Hallmark, like, most important, C64 games. Hallmark release. Hallmark movie channel. Okay, we're just gonna use the damn it. Robots kill people. Damn right they do. That robot's having a good time. I don't have any passwords. No, I hit the button. I think there's like also like a PS2 PAL only release of this game, but I think it's just like a weird. We prettied up the graphics, but the game is still intact because it's perfect. So yeah, this game uses like speech samples on the C64, which is not something people thought could be done that easily. Like there was dedicated hardware to do it, but this is just using the built-in SID chip. And I think this guy's rotoscoped a little bit. He definitely has quite the gait. I should have looked when this came out compared to like Prince of Persia. I think this predates Prince of Persia, and it might be the influence on games like that. Like, this is the predecessor to the cinematic platformer. In a way. In a weird roundabout way. I think that's neat. We wouldn't have Father World without this. '84. Okay, when's Prince of Persia? I mean, like the original, like Apple IIe. Does Carrot take? Nothing in here. Fireplace takes a long time to search. You're not a Google machine? Dang. Me neither. I'm on a C64. It doesn't have Google. I got a part of a thing. You didn't get to see it. And I think a robot knockout. Yeah. So I can disable the robots. I don't have a lift. Will I die if I go down? Can I touch robots when they're disabled? Okay. Cool. Alright, so I got this. And it's one piece of a puzzle or something. I don't know. I never learned how to play this game. Alright, this is one of those. I see. I fucked this up. How did I fuck it up? I gotta get on that one. Oh no, I fucked this up. Splat. Alright, so I gotta get on the topper. That's the top one. No. Wait, I'm dumb. I can just... No, I still need to get... I can just do this, right? I got that. I think that's just a lift reset, right? Yeah. Which, I mean, you can store. You don't have to use it in the room you just did, I think? Candy. Alright, so we have lifts. This guy's gonna... These guys just chase. This guy moves fast when he sees us. Nothing in the desk. Fuck. I in fact forgot I could track. Those guys are slow. Okay, I got another piece. Yeah, so you're supposed to, like, make a picture out of the things you get. You can, like, flip them and rotate. And that's the pause button. And you can change their color, I think, as well. One day I need to look at a manual for this game and, like, learn how it plays. I think it'd be very interesting. Okay, and another slow robot when he's not looking at us. Yeah, I think you have 12 in-game hours. I think we're already almost to 6. Check the turntable. Shit, shit, shit. Check the hi-fi. That guy's going nuts down there. Oh, this bookcase takes so long. Okay, we got the knockout gas. I say knockout gas, but we could temporarily disable the robots. I don't know if I want to. Okay, I think I have to if I want to check that desk. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty involved. It's definitely something you definitely have to keep coming back to. Or you're not gonna get it in one run. See if there's any little rooms over here. No? there's something up here. Alright, so that's a tracking robot. Ooh, okay, he shot the shit out of me. Okay, that's a tracking robot that shoots on command, like when we're in sight. So yeah, there's different robots with oh shit. Different shit. Oh, maybe it's only 6 hours. Where do you go? Mission terminated. We found 4 puzzle pieces, 3 of the passwords. We didn't solve any of the puzzles. Yeah, I don't know how to play this. I think you definitely need a manual for this game. But I think it's cool. I might highlight this game. Maybe come back and learn how to play it. Right now we're just cruising. Alright, I'm gonna turn the gain off before I forget. I can't believe how quiet that game was. Alright, so that was Impossible Mission. It's like, I don't know if I want to do all the killers. Like, I played Bruce Lee and Impossible Mission in the same stream, but it is the birthday stream, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna highlight this one. Yellow means we're gonna come back to it. I'll make a chart about this, and then maybe I'll make maybe I'll make certain colors, because like I definitely want to beat Mad Doctor. I definitely want to beat Monty on the Run when we get to that. So I might highlight those. Let's go to page 2. We haven't done anything in page 2. Oh, I know what what is it called? It has like two names depending on the region. Oh, it's let me look it up. And then it's also on the NES with its own name. So I have to it's hard. Bop'N Rumble. Bop'N Rumble not on this list? I'm gonna put it on the list and then immediately cross it off. That's definitely a European game. Forbidden Forest is on the list. I figured I'd do Beyond because I've never seen Beyond the Forbidden Forest. We actually streamed. So about 2 Spooktobers ago, a long time ago in Twitch land, we actually did a C64 horror stream. So stuff like Bubble Ghost, Forbidden Forest, Evil Dead. What else did I play for Spooky? Ghostbusters. That all got played for Spooktober. Trying to think if there's anything. Mad Doctor got played. Castle Dr. Creep. Did I play Zombie? I don't think I did play Zombie. They're back on the list because we're doing a new series, so they're refreshed. Yeah, so I would like to get to it. Maybe we'll do Bop'N Wrestle? That can't be right. That can't be the correct game. Bop'N Rumble C64. Maybe this is an American game. Yeah, it was in the wrong folder. America. Bop. I did the search. This emulator has its own file browser thing, and I do the search, but you can't hit space. Right, it's also called Street Hassle. That's the other name. Okay, we need that. Oh yeah, there's a Nightmare on Elm Street game. So like, I was thinking of saving some of that stuff for Spooktober this year. do I wanna crack into where the hell is Street Hassle? Is it a tape game? How dare you be a tape game? Well, I found the American release. I didn't realize Bad Street Brawler. I didn't realize the C64 version got that name. I thought that was only exclusive to the NES version. Whatever, we're playing it. Except I picked the wrong thing. It's hard. C64 emulation's hard. Oh, but see, this one doesn't have the cool artwork. Also, it's broken. Oh, probably because I'm on PAL system. Okay, hold on. Okay, we either need to go into NTSC or I need to find the PAL version. Which I want to find the PAL version because it's got cool artwork. I'm gonna go into my file browser and just do a Windows search for Street. What's it called? Street Hassle. Oh, okay. It's not in my C64 pack. Bop and see, I keep seeing Bop'N Wrestling. Is that it? That's not right. That can't be right. Ah, shit, I forgot. Oh no, I have it on already. I can't see it, but you guys can see it. The protective screen. If not, we're gonna have to do some investigation over at Lemon. But yeah, we did talk about Monster Trivia, which is made by the same person that did Forbidden Forest. I actually have talked about Forbidden Forest in the past. Quite a bit. There is a 3D. Yeah, this is not it. But I guess they kept the Bop'N name. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know why. Can I get a image for Bop'N Rumble? Yeah, give me this Cracktro. Oh, I guess it doesn't have this cool image. Where does this image come from on Lemon? Maybe it's from one of the non-64 releases. That's okay. I did it again. I keep putting the disc in the drive, but not not actually loading it. Hey, Lynx. I'm looking for Bop'N Rumble. And apparently my set doesn't have it. Which I thought I had the set that the misters use, but... And this didn't work in my PAL C64 that is totally legit. Oh shit, this is copyright music. This is the Airwolf theme. Alright, I'm gonna skip it because there's no one's shitting on other Cracktro groups. No, I took the thing off. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I don't want unlimited energy. I'm not here to cheat. Hey, I was reading those. Hey. Alright, F1 to stage 1. Apparently you just jump to whatever stage in this train version. Alright. Oh my god, you're so slow in this version. Oh. I'm gonna tickle you. I'm gonna tickle you. I think he's tripping them or pantsing them. I'm not sure. Dunk. Oh wow, you take a lot of damage in this version. Oh, headbutt. Oh, headbutt. Oh. Oh. Okay, those guys give health, I think. Oh. No, you're not the thing. Nice boy. You can pet the dog. Fuck. Fuck, you get generated in this version. I'm mostly familiar with the NES version. But it's originally a C64 game. This is the PAL release, but... yeah, I kind of want to try the NTSC version now, because this version moves like molasses. Also, I guess that doesn't do damage. So just to get him to punch people regularly... ugh. You have to hit the button and then hit up. But if you hit it too fast, you'll jump. And if you hit it too slow, it won't come out. So this is one of those games where each stage you have a different moveset. Yeah, I think that move only affects dogs. Get out of here. Oh, I need that though. This is the first video game sad trombone. Maybe. I did that. Be a stage. A bad street brawler. Lynx, we were playing Impossible Mission. See, now our move, we give him like an ear twist. It's actually really good, I think. But I don't know if it works on the grannies. Yeah, because you can like generate their health back at them. Get generated, idiot. I kind of want to play all of an Impossible Mission. Is that like a mistake? Is that something I should definitely not do? Wow, the gorillas generate the fuck out of me. Oh, we got this move. This move's also good. This is my up move now. Get tripped, idiot. Oh shit, gorilla. No. If the gorilla's inside your hitbox, I don't know what you do. Oh, good boy. So I'm told that this game is supposed to be a parody of all those beat 'em up games. I think if you trip fast enough, I think you have iframes for some reason. Oh shit. I want to jump. I want do-si-do. Shit. It's not a good combination to have right now. I need to turn around. See, hitting back an attack makes me do that roundhouse kick. But only... It does it in the way you're facing. Oh. So it's really easy to accidentally attack the wrong direction. Give me health. That's a bomb. I didn't ask for a bomb, Billy. Oh, fuck, that range. I want to play again. This game is sick. I wish the music didn't disappear every time you did a move, though. Yeah, the first stage is hard because your moves kind of suck. I guess the straight punch is pretty good. But again, that's my up move, so, you know. Also, I keep getting hit out of it. What the fuck? Oh, I thought I had a neutral punch. Shit. No, the dog got me. Dog, we're supposed to be friends. I pet you. Did anyone play this game or the NES version? Shit, where's my attack? Oh. The NES version moves pretty quickly. Might be a much more playable version of the game. I can't believe I was saying this about Bad Street Brawler. Look how big these sprites are. Oh, right, the Do-Si-Do. There's like a weird, like, it's trying to do some weird stereo separation or something, despite C64 not having stereo. You can mod a C64 to do stereo. You have to put 2 SID chips in and have a way to run 2 SID chips. And then you need hardware that actually understands what to do with 2 SID chips. Shit. Get noogied. I wonder if this game actually, like, supports 2 SID chips. The way it, like, cuts out. Oh, a heart. He's random, I think. He can do the bomb, he can do nothing, or he can give the health. What? Oh, no. Get noogied. Today's games are so violent. Oh, that move takes fucking forever. It does a shit ton of damage. What's my up move? Oh, chest bump. Oh shit, that might be good. Because it pushes them back. Ow. Yeah. Ow. I also don't think you can get generated in the NES version. So this might be the one where the NES version is the clear victor for epics. Or not epics, this is Ocean. Epics was who we were playing last time. Oop. Can't duck their attacks. Oh. He's interrupted it too. He's like, nah. Yeah, I think this up attack is probably my best bet, but yeah, I'm still getting chopped up. It's because you gotta like, oh fuck. You have to hold the button and then hit up. And you gotta release the button and then re-hold the button, or else nothing comes out. Nice boy. Also, I think the NES version, I think you can mash this and it will do more damage. And if you do it too fast, you jump. Okay. Oh shit. Get out of there. Fucking Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde bomb. I watched someone beat that game, like, during October. Makes me wonder if I should try it. I wanted to play Dr. Chaos. Fuck. Shit. Yeah. It's the one you're thinking of. It's the one that's fucked up. It's also based on the movie House, but not the Japanese House. The American movie called House that came out in the 80s. Oh, I think that's the best attack if I remember right. Because you can hold it, and you just get rid of it as soon as you want, and it does a lot of damage. Whoa, he punched me out of it. God, this version's broken. Chop. Okay, in this game, the down attack always seems to be the same. Fuck, he did a lot of damage to me while I was attacking him. Yeah, this version of the game. Version of the game is questionable. Why can't I? I was like paused. Can I not toss you? What's happening there? I was like spinning in place. Alright, let me check I want to check the NTSC one real quick, so I'm going to change my... I wish there was a quick way to do this. I guess there's a load settings, so you could probably set this up to change to NTSC machine. But otherwise you have to go in the settings each time. And then because we're in NTSC land, the resolution has changed, so now I have to do restore display state. Alright, so it's Bad Street Brawler in America. I just want to know if it runs better. You think this was an Ocean game? Okay, I'm having trouble finding it again. It must be a tape. I didn't have any tape games in on the C64 except for one. I had no idea how to load it because apparently we didn't have the tape deck anymore, so I couldn't put the safety screen on. No crack throw either. Well, the music's... Okay, it looks like it moves just, like, a little bit faster, but, like, not enough for me to replay the game. Alright. So that was Bad Street, SPAC, alright. Hold on, I want to go back to the C64 PAL land. Okay. Alright, let me go to my dock. That is pinned. Bop'N Rumble. Did I put it under Bad Street Brawler on the list, maybe? Bad Street... No. Okay, Bop'N Rumble has been played, so we can strike that out. So anything on the list that you guys want to see, you can look at the list that's pinned. You can see what we've played. I'm also, if you have requests like that aren't on the list, I can put them on the list for later. I'm trying to stay away from games that are more like if they had an Amiga port and the Amiga port is like considered definitive, then I'm trying to stay away from that to keep that for Amiga land. Which is very hard. It's hard to determine, hey, is this game a C64 game first or an Amiga game? Let's see. Kind of want to play something good. Let's check out Gauntlet 3. That NT says, I gotta switch back maybe. Let me see. The problem with the tapes folder on this Mr. set that I got, which maybe I need to update, is that it's just the European tapes and the American tapes. So I always knew Gauntlet 3 as a Lynx game, an Atari Lynx game. Yeah, this must be an NTSC land on disc. Gauntlet 2. Wait, is there no Gauntlet 3 on C64? Did I gaslit myself? No, it totally is. There's Gauntlet 3 right here. This ROM set sucks. I might need to go update it or something. This keeps happening. Yeah, give me this cracked one. I'm purposely grabbing cracked ones. Like, there's clean ones I could probably grab? No, I want the cracked one. This is NTSC fixed. Does that mean I gotta run on NTSC system? It probably means that, right? Let me... And you think this emulator might have like an auto detect like all the other emulators? Like you play an emulator like NES or Genesis and you play a PAL game, it usually detects region, right? I don't know of any C64 emulator that does that. It's just not a priority. Where the fuck's the download link? The fuck's a .ace? Oh, it could be... So there's one more folder I didn't look. The D81s. D81s are like special discs. And it's not in my D81 folder, but... Maybe. I'll go grab that version. What's an ace? I'm showing my, like, I don't understand C64 emulation by not knowing what ace is. Except that I'm ace, maybe. My therapist thought I was ace. Okay, I'm not sure what this folder is because I can unzip it with my unzipper. But it's a compressed file, but it's a .ace.ace. I'm gonna see if it opens the .ace file and what happens, because it seems to have two disks in it. Yeah, it doesn't know what to do with that. I guess I'll just extract those then. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Netherworld, is that on my list? Let's find out. Control F. Netherworld, it is. Okay, I'll get to it next. Also, I do have a in the list. There's something called Jeff Minter. So any Jeff Minter games is gonna be its own, like, we're gonna do the Jeff Minter special where we play all the Jeff Minter stuff. Okay, side A. I just want to play Gauntlet. Why is this so hard? Ah, from US Gold. You better call the Empire. Mystic Cavern at 718. Look at that BBS. We'll smash your sorry butts with fucking big salmons. I've lost all the rest of the crack tro. Hey, that little guy is an enemy from Strider. And I don't know what that guy is. Hold on, I need to read it again. You better call the Empire, Mystic Cavern at 718-251-7150, or we'll smash your sorry butts with fucking big salmons. I knew it. Oh, there's a double crack throw! Yes. You thought I said Samus? Gauntlet 3+1 has cracked and trained by Crisp. This is really hard to read. You don't call BBS, well you do, but not the way the kids don't even know how to make phone calls. I kind of want to have a website that looks like a BBS, that functions like a BBS. So crack-tros are games that might have some kind of copy protection, and the demo scener slash cracking scene would basically get that all out of there, get all the copy protection out. And they usually would also add trainers, which is when you see a game that says like +3 or +7, that's usually the number of trainers. If you see a game that says high scores, that means they added a way to save high scores. This song's a bop. Okay. So you can see here, this is Gauntlet 3+1, and the only trainer is unlimited energy. Yeah, so there's manual piracy, like manual anti-piracy stuff, like codes and stuff. But the C64 actually did have like some kind of checksum kind of checks. Because the 1541 disk drive actually had a CPU in it. So it could like tell if the game was not a legit version of the game sometimes, and then the disk would do funny things or something. I don't know. You couldn't just copy a disk 1-to-1. Ugh, sorry. Press both shift keys to use potions. Okay. Don't like the look of that. Not very familiar with this kind of screen for C64. I said NTSC fixed. It's okay. I have a backup copy. I have this D81 we can try. A D81 is usually both sides of the disc put into one disc image, I think. I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm gonna warp. How do I warp on this emulator? Alt W. We did it. We made it. That was just loading. Alright, so I was talking about Gauntlet 3. I'm more familiar with it being a Atari Lynx game. But apparently a software creation, so there's a good chance that the music here is the Folan's. Written by Martin Howard. Graphics by Martin Holland. Additional graphics by Dalton something. Jesus. Yep, there you go. Tim and Jeff Folan, the Folan brothers. We're the Folan brothers, and music's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. That's true about the Folans. They aren't like all the others. Oh shit. So Gauntlet 3 has a whole bunch of different classes. I guess this also has a whole bunch of them. So you have your standards like your wizard, elf, warrior. But look, I can be a rockman. A Valkyrie, that's standard. Neptune. The Atari Lynx one had shit like you could be a nerd and you did computers. I gotta be a lizard man. Oh, I get to make a party? I want a lizard man and a rock man. Oh. Did I fuck up? Press spacebar to start game. Okay. This was in an infinite loop. It's okay. This game loads weird. It almost looks like it's like loading from tape, but it's a disc game. Hey, Skeleton Witch. Yeah, I gotta be a lizard man. It's the closest to a snake man. They're my brothers. So yeah, I think we have one request for Netherworld, which I think is just like a game where you fly around as like a dragon. It looked cool. I think it's a little more inscrutable than that. That's the word. I think we have that as an emote too. I might have to put the warp mode on. Okay. Oh my god, this lizardman. He's so blondie. Yeah, for whatever reason, Gauntlet 3 is isometric. Like, you still have up, down, left, right, but now you have diagonals. And it makes hitting things in this game kind of terrible. Also, just like regular Gauntlet, your health drains just all the time. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking, because I feel like Gauntlet 4... So Gauntlet 4 is a Genesis game, that I think it was made by Tenjin, and I think it was made by a Japanese studio. Yeah, it was M2 that made Gauntlet 4. Gauntlet 4 was like, hey, we took Gauntlet and made it like a real video game. I like the portrait. He looks cool. This guy, I don't know. This guy's so blondie. He looks like Swamp Thing. So you love just like. Remember I said the music would be cool because of the fall-ins, and they it was cool, and now it's gone. Oh, C64. It makes me wonder what like a super powered C64 would be like. And someone's gonna say they made that. It's called the C128, and you're right, but no one made any games for it, so no one really knows. That was sick. That noise. Yeah. Well, the thing was, at least the 7800 was so far removed from the 2600 in terms of like time span. But like the C128 came out and was basically competing with both the C64 as a budget option, and the people that had money were buying Amigas. Like, they were competing against themselves, and people that were going to make a game that was more powerful were going to make it on the Amiga or the Atari ST. Like, they weren't going to make it on the C6128. And then, so you have that aspect. Don't shoot the food. I'm sorry, I shot the food. So many ghosts. But yeah, the C128 is backwards compatible. What the C128 does better is like business. Can business better. I'll exit. Yeah, we gotta kill this guy. Hello, friend. Did I just walk past you? Okay. Yeah, you gotta kill their spawners. Why does this game take so long to load? I mean, I know why. It's a C64 game, but... Humor me. I don't know, the C128 was just, like, very strange. Because, like, if you wanted a games machine, you were already going towards the Amiga. Or you were going to the consoles, depending on where you lived. You gotta remember they were competing against that, and then the Sega Genesis eventually came out, and that started kicking some butt overseas, and... The 7800 was just, like, the most poorly timed, because it was just old hardware. It was hardware that was supposed to come out 6 years ago, I think, before it launched? Was the original dates? I don't remember. God, this game is boring. How'd you make a Gauntlet game so boring? Yeah, you could get 2 or 4 button controllers, but they can only... Developers usually assume you only had the 1 button. And then you got the Amiga CD32, which was a console that came with a 4-button controller. So it's like, yeah, finally, we can assume that they all have... All the games will be... And then no, because what happened is... I didn't mean to shoot the food. I'm trying to shoot the ghost. I didn't even see the food. It was like off screen. I got distracted. The Amiga CD32 just ended up getting really like lackluster ports from the Amiga, and a lot of those games only had support for 1 button, so that's ended up happening. Yeah, like the Amiga could support it in theory, and like some games like also, hey, Mahamia, Leander, have a 2-button mode. But it was definitely safer to assume that people that were playing games on the Amiga had 1 button, and that was it. Hey, it's the C64's birthday, I was told on the internet. I don't know how true that is. I need a hotkey that turns this thingy back on and off. This is my anti-flash, anti-loading screen murder machine. I forgot to make a good Gauntlet. I want that food. We were talking about how I didn't want to shoot that food. The C128 came out at a weird time, and that no one made games for it because they either assume you had a C64, or you could run the game on C64 mode because it was built into there, or you had an Amiga. Like, no one wanted to make games on the C128. Yeah, there's not a lot of enemies. Hitting enemies doesn't feel satisfying. It feels more like random chance if the bullet is going to hit them or just pass through. Like, I don't even care about the enemy spawners in this because, like, the enemies just feel so whatever. Yeah, I kind of talked about how, like, the Gauntlet games are always draining your health. Is this not an enemy? I can't tell the difference between, like, a background thing and, like, an enemy thing. Oh, food just appeared on the screen just to get shot. There's a lot of food in this game compared to your standard Gauntlet. So this is, like I said, this is Software Creations. I don't think it's stage-based. I think this game has, like, multiple paths and stuff. We've seen, like, multiple exits. Which I guess is kind of true of original Gauntlet. There were less multiple exits and more, like, warps. Yeah, they didn't get a cool voice clip like Impossible Mission to yell at you. Someone shot the food. I feel like we're back at the beginning of the game. This is definitely the first area's, like, tile set. I guess this is a different map. It's just... all we fought were ghosts. And that one goblin dude in armor. Everything else has just been ghosts. I think there was a couple bouncy balls. Yeah, definitely check out the Atari Lynx one because it's really weird. Also, it's one of those Lynx games you play vertically. That's kind of cool. Also, I think it's a game that supports the crazy link cable plans that they had, where they're like, our link cable can support 8 players. I'm just trying to imagine 8 links systems in the same room, in the same place. I don't think we've streamed the Atari Lynx on this channel at all. I think we need to rectify that at some point. There's a bridge. Like, yeah, we're back here. This guy just walking back and forth. My cousin had one. I remember liking California Games on it. It's a very good version of California Games. California Games. I've had California Love in my head for a while. I guess that's the exit. Maybe it just looks identical to the... How does this bridge work? This bridge is very mysterious. We spent an hour trying to play Action Biker. And I think we spent like an hour in Impossible Mission or something. God, I want to play all of Impossible Mission. I need to read the instruction manual. Yeah, Action Biker had music, and I was like, people were like, "Oh, this music is gonna drive me crazy." I'm like, at least this game has music. Now you see, this is the reality. You know all those like iconic C64 jams, like Commando? That just plays in the title screen, or Green Beret. That doesn't play in the game. Green Beret might be like the actual like the worst offender about it, because it's like Green Beret is a game. There's an arcade game by Konami, also known as Russian Attack, and it just has this blaring siren, and that's the music of the game. Where am I going? What am I doing? I've never felt this bored in a Gauntlet game before. I also recommend Gauntlet 4, which is made by M2. It has an RPG mode. It lasts a good while. Yeah, we've already been here. Are we just doing laps? What's going on? Is there something back here? I'm stuck. Also, isometric is not a great choice if you're gonna only have this much of the game field be playable. I guess the sprites are small enough, but it's a weird choice considering what Gauntlet it normally is. I thought about trying to like, what if we ranked every C64 game? And like, no, that's an impossible feat. Let's not do that. Yeah, we're back with the bouncy balls. These are the only other thing I could count as an enemy. Maybe. I assume they hurt me. So we're back in this mausoleum. So last time we went into the exit that was over to the left. And I'm gonna see if there's another exit. No. Am I like missing something? Remember we were playing Impossible Mission? And I was like, wow, this game's cool. And it was like, oh, we can't play all the bangers today. Because I think we played what, Impossible Mission, and we played... Maybe that was the only banger. What have we played? We played Bad Street Brawler. aka Bop'N Rumble. I like this green bouncy ball from Marble Madness. I already forgot what we played today. That's how bad this game is. It's just maybe forget everything we've done. Oh, I disappeared. Is it false? Is this a fantasy wall? Maybe that's just all diagonal walls over here. I'm hiding. You can't see me. Yeah, then we go in the hole. I'm not seeing any other exits or ways out. Oh, you know what's on the links that I need to play? Electro Cop, I think it's what it's called. God, that game's a mess. So I went around and stuff, but maybe if... Oh my god, I get stuck. Climb ladder. Oh, that's where I came from? I thought the exit was like to the bottom left. So is this gonna backtrack me? Or did we go somewhere new? How's this world work? No, we're just back here. Where did I start this level from? I guess from back there. This is just a wall. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, you've won. Yeah, because we went down here and we didn't find anything. Alright everyone, that was Gauntlet 3. The most boring game I've ever played. Oh boy. Let's see, recent files. We played... Nope, these can't all be the recent files. We've played more games than this. Emulator. Also, I need to go back to Pal Land. Alright, you said Netherworld? Netherworld's gotta be a PAL game, right? It's inscrutable. Netherworld. There it is. I hit the wrong button. You know, the simulator has this nice thing where it auto boots the game, and I always forget to do it. Because it's a different button. Oh yeah, I've been trying to let all the characters and intros. We got Hokuto Force, the power of the 7 stars. Ata! One thing about Hokuto Force characters is that sometimes they're like this, and they're not very interesting. I'm gonna put the screen back up. Oh, there we go. There's a real one. This time, the sacred warriors of the 7 stars bring ya Netherworld, cracked with 11! Trained, crunched, and H-set saver installed by Ian Coog. Dock supplied by Jack Alien of Remember. Mr. Fox of Hokuto Force. Navcom. Keep your journey to the monastery of Hokuto at www.hokutoforce.c64.org. Greets to Remember, Onslaught, Antiques, People of Liberty, Excess, Civitas, Spider's Crew, Nostalgia, Triad, Protovision, No Name, Chronic, Ready 64, Angels, Trophy X, Gamebase 64, Lombard Soft. There's too many, I can't read all these. And you. And Lore the Overkiller. Howdy, C64 scene survivors. Howdy. You never never know when it's gonna flash at you. They didn't mention Jack Alien. This is a good title screen. I've seen this title screen before. It's a good title screen. So I don't know if I need to sit here or if I have to hit a button. C64 games are very mysterious. It's like, oh, you hit the button, you don't get the intro anymore. Too bad. I'm gonna hit a button. Oh, okay, that was just the trainer title screen. I'll take high scores, and yeah, I'll reset the high scores. Yeah, this is a Houston game. I think Houston did Spring on a thing on the Spring. Am I wrong? Houston's Netherworld by Juka Tapanimaki? Hey, I said reset these high scores. They still say Hokuto Force in them. Music by Jori Okonen. See, I do want to do a new series called Commodore Cruisin. I think that's the best I got for Commodore as like wordplay. I remember we're a ship that flies through gaming space, so I thought cruising would work. Like we're on a Commodore cruise. Oh, this Sid sounds sick. Why does this Sid sound like it's dying? Thing on the Spring was Gremlin? Okay. I'm American. I'm allowed to confuse all of these things. I wonder if this is one of those games that only works on like the original Sid chip. Maybe this is just how it sounds. So I'm on the second revision of the Sid chip, I think. Yeah, I'm on the 8580. So the C64 had a couple revisions. And along the way, the Sid chip changed. Now, most people prefer the second Sid chip, I think. But I think there is some... Okay. I changed the Sid chip. I didn't realize I could do that on the fly without rebooting. So I wonder if this is all samples. And maybe it's like doing some weird programming with the original Sid chip that the second Sid chip doesn't handle correctly. Oh, I wonder if that was what's happening with Impossible Mission. Because all the samples were very quiet. Maybe this is a Sid revision thing. I only have an original bread bin at home. But it's NTSC, so it doesn't really do me much good. I want to get a swapper that can swap both. They make those. You just have to source a chip from both a PAL machine and an NTSC machine. We're in PAL right now. Huh, weird. Let me see if I have an NTSC copy of the game, because this is a European disc image. Let me go to USA. Nether. Yeah, I don't have a NTSC image for Netherworld. Let me try something else real quick. Yeah, I've only got a European disc image, which, I mean, it's a Houston game, so it checks out. Let me surf the internet. Alright, so I have a version that looks to have one of those NTSC/PAL fixes. So maybe that's what we need? Oh, well no, sorry, the Netherworld is also a crack show group. This is gonna be a little hard then. Let's see, one player only, joystick port 2. Oh, it might support both versions. The crack might support NTSC. Usually they tell you in the little... Okay, let me change back. Let's be a C64 NTSC. So this is why we emulate the C64, so we can play around with all the different options. I need to fix the aspect ratio. Let's put that disc back in. Let's forget that we need to boot the disc. I don't think this one had any crazy lights, so I'm not gonna put up the I'm not gonna put up the blocker. I'll put it up, put it down, put it in, put it out. Yeah, so we have this crack throw, which I don't know what this one's doing because it's not loading anything. There's no disk access. But I also can't skip it. Alright, so this is what typically happens if you run a PAL game in NTSC, is you'll get these kind of corrupt graphics. Let me see if it's better after this, but I might need a different image. This image might not be good. Yeah, it's like glitching out. CSDB, save me. Yeah, but seems okay right now. Huh, weird. Why would they have NTSC music? Jori Olkunen. Jori Olkinen worked on this, BMX Kids, some game I can't pronounce. All right, they're Finnish. And the creator of this game is also Finnish. Jukka Tapanamaki. So they're both Finnish. Why does the music sound better on NTSC? That's a very strange... I wonder if the crack show messed with it. Like they tried to convert it or something? I don't know, I'm gonna play the game. I think you're just like a ship and you fly around. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't play it like this. Where's restart? Yeah, that's usually what happens with a mismatch, NTSC. I've got a million different releases here, so I'm gonna look through them. Also interesting, it came out in 1988. I thought the SID revision would have happened by then. We did get to hear the song. So this game's been cracked many, many times. If Hokuto Force being the one we're looking at with the plus 11. There is one that is called Netherworld USA plus 3 from Underground Domain. So maybe this is the one we want to look at. Let me go grab that. Let me go put it in my folder now. Apparently I closed the folder at some point. C64 Netherworld. Alright, let's give that one a shot. And we'll leave in the SID 1 model. Does anyone know when the SID 2 got introduced? The 8580? That's usually what this emulator defaults to. I guess I wonder if that's what I was having problem with Impossible Mission. Netherworld. Oh, this is a program file. This is a PRG. I might need to put the blocker up. David Bowley was born today. Oh, geez. I'm glad I put the screen up. Okay, we got a new Crackjo screen. This protection was way overboard and unnecessary, to tell you the truth. The CS database, which is a scene database, has over... Let me get back. It has at least 35 releases. Some are not full releases. Some, like, one is a demo. Some are done by the same Crackshow group, but they added more trainers. Things like that. One is just the music by itself. Anyway, I didn't read that one. I hope it had funny words. Oh, look at this. This title screen's different. So there must have been an official US build of this game. Huh. Or the splash screen is different. That's very interesting. What is my favorite Bowie song? Yeah, I'm gonna be contrarian. I'm gonna say fashion. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Fashion's the one in my head right now. Because it's so like condescending. I don't need to cheat. I don't need unlimited energy. I don't need unlimited time. I just need to know. Okay, this is a different title screen. No, wait, this is the same one, and then I would hit a button. Okay. Wow, we learned a lot about this game. So yeah, this has got to be all sample based. Like maybe not this part, not the lead. But the drums are definitely a sample, and then the backing guitar is definitely a sample. Oh god, it's like getting louder. Okay, let's actually play this game. Oh, it's so fast. I wonder if it's supposed to be this fast. Oh, this is the dragon head I was thinking of. I want that, I think. Oh, shit. So I think what you want to do is you want to get things to power up your ship, and then eventually you can destroy the heads? I think that's the goal? Yeah, it looks very fluid, but I wonder if it's running too fast. Like, that would happen sometimes when people converted PAL games to NTSC. And not just the crackers, I actually mean, like, for actual releases. Like, Shadow of the Beast on Genesis is an infamous game for NTSC release, in that it just runs too fast. I mean, you got spiders from Mars. You have Space Oddity. You've got Fashion. You have Let's Dance. Ow, ow, ow. Oh wait, am I supposed to collect stuff from the bubbles? Yeah, maybe that's it. Oh no, I'm just getting points from the bubbles. Yeah, Ziggy Stardust. Yeah, Under Pressure. You've got Heroes. How do I get in there? Okay, so that's the number I need. Okay. I need to figure out how to get in. There's like a walled off one. Fancy wall or destructible? Probably above the dragon head. There you go. Damn, I'm one short. That never feels good. Yeah, I was thinking of a different game that was unscrutable. Is it called fashion? That's the like the chorus. Fashion. Turn to the left. Fashion. Turn to the right. Ooh, fashion. It's a really condescending song to the fashion industry. And like fashion shows and like the pompous, like the pompousity, the pomp and circumstance of that. I feel like I gave you enough. I gave you Ziggy Stardust, I gave you Spiders from Mars, I gave you Heroes, I gave you Let's Dance. How much more do you want from me? Will you never be pleased? I like Let's Dance. Yeah, hard to know. As someone that never played the PAL version of this. And it's one of those games that had both region speeds in mind. Funny thing was, I mentioned the Folens before. Tim Folen did the soundtrack to a canceled video game called Time Tracks. And, well, I guess it's canceled on one system, but was released on one other. I forget how it works. I think it's the Genesis version was canceled. And, he designed the music in a way that would work for both NTSC and PAL without having to like compromise or convert the music. At least that's his saying, because oops, people are always like, what's the way you should hear the music? And he's like, both. I designed it to be heard both ways. So I don't know if that's a cop-out answer and they just never converted the music from the movie Labyrinth. So that's a thing. I haven't seen Labyrinth in a really long time. And I think when I saw it, I was a baby. Nah, I was young. So I haven't really watched it as an adult. I would love to. I want to watch that in Dark Crystal just to remember what the fuck these movies were. Speaking of Labyrinth, there's a really elaborate Labyrinth game on the C64, if you guys want to see it. You actually don't do the events of the movie. You're actually just like a random person in the movie theater watching Labyrinth, and then you get sucked into Labyrinth. And like parts of the game they're very different. So like one part of the game is a text parser, like an adventure game. And then after that, when you're in the labyrinth, it turns into like have you ever seen Zack McCracken or some of the Lucasfilm C64 games where there's people walking around? I just want to beat this level. I'm not patient enough for these bubbles. Alright. I think you just use a warp now, right? I think that's what you do. I watched someone play this a really long time ago. Yeah. And that's as far as I know how to play this video game, so... I guess now we're doing some block pushing? You can't teleport. Oh, I probably want to make this ball go somewhere? Where do I want the ball to go? Okay, I probably want it to get in there, so maybe... Okay. Do you always turn... Okay, then we don't need this one, then. How did I get you unstuck? I did it once. Ow, I died. Oh, that was a bonus stage. Okay. So there's a few games like this where you're just kind of like flying around in all 8 directions and collecting things. It's very popular on the C64. I don't know how I feel about them because they're kind of, I don't know. Those are evil faces. I think there are a few games like this. Like, isn't Iridium like this? And the one game where you take over robots is kind of like this. Like, I don't know. What do you know? You said you didn't even have a C64. I'll gatekeep. I'm gatekeeping now. Yeah, Paranoia. That's the robot one. Oh, I went the same. No, no, okay. Oh, I did want that one. Shoot. There was a gem there. There's a gem in there. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned teleport maze. Yeehaw. Oh, jeez. So what you're not seeing is that the bubbles also shoot these little tiny specks out. And those actually hurt you. I think the bubbles also hurt you. But the tiny specks are actually way harder to deal with. Paradroid. That's the one I'm thinking of with the robot. Paradroid. Okay. We definitely want this one because there was one gem. Shit. I want to see if there's gem up here. No? Okay. Let's go back here. And we'll try this down path. No, that took us back here. But we never went this way, I don't think. Oh, that took us back. Oh boy. Teleport mazes, am I right? Do I need to do something here? Okay, we're back at the beginning. I died. I died mid-teleport. Well, that's Netherworld. We spent way too much time on that game, but that's mostly because of technical difficulties, I guess. Alright, well, one more game. Let me actually use a Windows search, because this file browser sucks. Okay, apparently this ROM pack doesn't have Labyrinth, so that's cool. Let's go look for Labyrinth. This is supposed to be the pack that is recommended for Mr. I try to get the most recent crack. Oh, there's 86 cracks that all match Labyrinth, but there's a possibility that... I think there's 2 games with the same exact title. And then this is counting any game that also has the word Labyrinth in it. So, you know, that's always good. Alright, I'm gonna try this one from Laxity from 2018. Yeah, people still crack this. This is the wrong Labyrinth. Alright. Let's good that these are previews. Oh, this is another Houston joint. This is a fix of the other release. Okay, I hope this is good. Oh, sorry, this isn't Houston. That's Henson. Yeah, this is Activision. Oh, save routine fix. That's good to know. So this is an Activision release, so this might be an NTSC release. It might not also. We don't know. I'm gonna run it in NTSC mode. Ooh, look at that old Activision. I'm gonna put Activision. Because I think there's like 4 other games that all say Labyrinth. But yeah, this is a Lucasfilm game. And this is very much in line with what they were doing on the C64. Lucasfilm would eventually become LucasArts. But this predates Maniac Mansion. I'm pretty sure. This is actually going to be a keyboard game. Well, it's keyboard in the first part and then not keyboard. You'll see. Once it loads. It's got to load. Baby's got to load. But you can almost see like the start of Maniac Mansion kind of thing. That kind of design. Is like, how do we make these text parser games like way more playable on the system? And it's like, oh, what if we just had a bunch of words that you clicked? While that's going on, I'm gonna look up C64 Habitat. So Habitat is an online world, and supposedly it's running right now. We maintain a demo server running the latest Habitat code. You can connect to it at any time. There are often a few members of the regular crew hanging out there, so say hi. Oh, something happened over on the C64. Alright, this one has saves, so we're gonna hit Shift and F1 to delete that first save. So download the Habitat installer. Works on Windows 11. So it looks like it might have its own emulator because it needs to connect to the internet, and that might be a thing that this emulator is not built for. You know, it's funny, Fujitsu also took the Habitat name and made a sequel to the Habitat that is on the Saturn, but didn't have anything to do with Lucasfilm. Boy or girl? Girl is like the canonical Labyrinth experience, I guess. And then this determines our color. I guess I'll go green. All right, so the first part of this game is a text-based text parser text adventure game. Not even like a walk around like a King's Quest. This is just words. You're standing on the sidewalk on the east side of a city block. It is dark and raining. There is a cigar store here. A white owl is flapping about. And so, like, instead of typing, you can do things like this. So you can almost see the beginnings of Maniac Mansion here with the predetermined functions. We have look, take, inventory, go. So I guess we can go to the beggar. What beggar? There's no beggar here. Why put it in here then? All right, what do we have in here? There's a cigar store here. I think there was supposed to be an owl, right? Go owl. There's no owl here? Eat owl. Complain. Yeah. So I guess we'll go outside. You're already outside. Go store. Store is closed. Go west. Go south. It is dark and raining. There are movie posters on the wall. Look at movie posters. There are 2 posters on the wall. Labyrinth, starring David Bowie, produced by George Lucas and directed by Jim Henson, and The Elephant Movie, starring Adam Brait by Activision, directed by Lucasfilm Games Division. Isn't that funny? Now I'm in the theater? There's no theater. What are you doing? Alright, I went back east. Let's go back south. So I like the ones that always like their exits north, south. Like you see a thing north, you know. They have a nickel and some money. I don't like the look command. It looks at something, but it doesn't tell you. I'm gonna keep going south, I guess. Lots of nondescript streets. You don't want to go there. North. Dinner. Beggar. Alright, we're gonna keep going east then. We're gonna go north from here. There's a beggar standing against the wall. He gently rattles his cup, the tin cup, in your direction. Give nickel. The beggar winks at you and says, owl. Take his cup. You grab the beggar's cup. You're surprised to find it empty. He then seems to vanish before your eyes. You put the cup in your pocket. You can't go south. Oh, we're finally at the movie theater. You're standing in front of the ticket counter at the theater lobby. The ticket girl asks for $5. You smell popcorn inside. This part might be randomized because I think when I saw this game one time get played, not randomized, but there might be multiple intros to the game. They played as a guy and they had a girlfriend that they had to meet. Or no, he met a girl in the movie theater. That's right. Girl takes your $5 and hands you a ticket. Go theater. You're standing in the lobby of a movie theater. There's a popcorn stand against the north wall and 2 theaters against the east and south wall. Well, you gotta get popcorn. Go north. You're standing in front of popcorn. Woman behind the counter asks you for $1.25. We can get chilled popcorn, popcorn flavored popcorn, unpopped popcorn, charcoal broiled popcorn, and natural organic popcorn. Chat, what kind of popcorn? At least I didn't eat it. Eat food. Eat, beggar. Complain. Woman says, I don't need to take that kind of abuse. Popcorn flavored popcorn. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to give the $1. The woman takes your $2, gives you a box of cold popcorn. I thought I'd get the pick. At the same time, she accidentally drops a nickel on the floor by her feet. Look. Take. Put the change in your pocket. I have popcorn, a ticket, $2 and 2/4. So I got $2.50. Yeah. I'm gonna complain. I'm sorry, we only had chilled popcorn left. The woman blushes and says, I'm sorry, here's your other quarter. Finally, complaining's worked. You sure complain a lot. Oh, take. You picked up the nickel without the woman noticing you. There, I got the third quarter and the nickel. All right, we're good. We're good. Go south. Where go? I would rather just type. You enter a large packed theater. After looking for a while, you find a seat next to a very attractive boy and immediately strike up a friendly conversation. Take him. There's nothing here to take. A teenage girl with greasy hair pulled to the side and 2 ponytails, wearing a Worldcon 81 t-shirt and I Grok Spock buttons, taps you on the shoulder. She begins talking. You probably haven't seen this film before. I'll tell you about it. I'm gonna complain. The teenage girl looks at you like she's heard that remark before and says, oh wow, I'm sorry, I won't bother you anymore. The cute boy says, did that take too long? Oh, okay, the movie begins. You. There he is. You in the first row. You, Snake Man. We have been watching you. We know all there is about you. We even know of your weaknesses. These weaknesses have made you my thrall. To regain your freedom, you must vanquish me in my castle at the heart of the Labyrinth. Trademark. Oh yeah, punish that Sid chip. If you do not accomplish this within 13 hours... Oh, thank God it's free. I didn't hit a button, but maybe that was trying to load. There we are. Oh no! Oh, right, I have to use a joystick now. I think. How's this work? Thought I used the joystick. Do I need to swap joysticks? Yep. So welcome to Labyrinth. This is us. I thought there was a reason to walk out here. But I guess there isn't a reason. What's going on? I guess that's our neckline? I guess that's the fastest we can go. So yeah, this engine was used for Habitat, which was which I think got released in Japan by Fujitsu and was very popular to the point that Fujitsu made a Habitat 2 on the Sega Saturn. Which I think some people are trying to work on, trying to get that or the other MMORPG on Saturn to work. Because of course there's 2. Because the Saturn is fucking sick as hell. All right, we're in the labyrinth now. All right, so we still have our commands down there. The name's Hoggle, and you'll never get out without my help. So I think we have to go back to the keyboard. Yeah. Ask Hoggle. What's the point? You won't ever find your way out. Ask about Jareth. Or maybe that's ask Jareth. Call Hoggle. I'm here, you don't have to shout. Eat. Oh, I have a cup? Oh, I still have my popcorn. Hit Hoggle. Insult Hoggle. Load game. Manicure. Give Hoggle a manicure. Nothing happens. Let's save our game. Okay. F1. It's accessing the disc, so I'm sure it's writing to disk right now. This might be a game you play on with save states. I'm broken. I've become horrible broken monster. You can check the time. You have 12 hours and 57 minutes left. Congratulate Hoggle. Oh, you want something, do you? That won't work. I can't adumbrate. You'll never make it to the center. When is a jar not a jar? You'll never make it to the center. What's the point? I want the other one. Not a jar when it's a door. Okay, that might be important. So where's the door? So there are events that can happen, as well as like you can take damage, and that takes time off of the clock. So like you might do an event and it might cause you to fall asleep or get lost, and you'll lose like hours or something. And then I think the game, if you've ever watched Labyrinth, they changed the time limit partway through, so I imagine that happens. Insert nickel. Coin jammed. Out of order. Insult the owl. Luckily, you didn't hear that crude remark. Open wall. Open rocks. Open elephant. Open door. Okay. So the Goblin King takes the baby that Jennifer Connelly is watching. Again, I haven't seen this movie since I was a baby, so correct me if I'm wrong. And she has like a time limit to make it through the labyrinth in order to save the baby, or else the baby becomes the Goblin King's. Is that all there is? The babe with the power? The voodoo you do? I have a cup. Goblin steals baby because she didn't care about the babe. The babe with the power? Yeah, I think the baby... I'm gonna use a cup. So I put a coin in this and it jammed the coin. So what should I do? Use popcorn. Use ticket. Oh, maybe I can use the ticket to unjam the... No, it's just out of order. Hit. There's no door. Hit the wall. Ouch, you hurt your hand. Eat. No. All right, so I knew she was watching the baby. I guess I didn't realize it was brother, but congratulate the door. Good job, door. Congratulate the wall. The wall accepts your remark with quiet dignity. I love when they give you like weird answers. So hit the wall. It hurt my hand. You can't hit the rocks because there's no rocks around. I like that there's just elephant in our... fuck you, wall. The wall is crushed by your remark. Take a manicure. You have nothing to manicure with, you're right. Can't speak with the wall. The goblin who's upstairs won't... the thing. There's nothing to take. Can't use the cup. Can't use my dollar. Can't use my popcorn. Can't use the quarter. Can't use my ticket. Insert cup. There's no place to insert cup. No place to insert popcorn. Hit nerd. Yeah, you think it's smacking it would just like unjam the thing. All right, let me try walking around. So you can use the action button, but I think it just does the last command you did. Give quarter, but there's no one to give it to. Eat popcorn. The popcorn is filling, but strangely unsatisfying. Congratulate. I like that you congratulate Jareth. Oh, can we talk to Jareth? No? Okay. Oh, let's try the... There was a speak command, right? No. Fuck you, Jareth. So, you're having trouble? I knew you couldn't make it. Take... Guys, I'm not very cultured. What does a dumbrate mean? I doubt I'm in like this like permanently fucked mode, am I? I like that it makes that noise. You must be joking. Yeah! Fuck you, elephant. This is a good game. I don't even have the load game option anymore. That disappeared. I mean, yeah, but this early, just like that, I don't know. It's possible I don't have a right item. I know Maniac Mansion has soft locks, and then eventually after Maniac Mansion, they were like, okay, no more soft locks. And then Sierra saw that, and they're like, put more soft locks. Ken Williams and Roberta Williams said, fuck these kids. Fuck them kids. Oh, I love the Williams. Open Jareth. Speak to door. Speak to elephant. I guess I could restart, but I'd have to reload everything. I mean, usually a game that would do this would let you load your game. Or die. This is a C64 game. I'd have to sit through like a million screens of loading. That's why I'm like, I doubt, but I've lost the load command. And it took my nickel. You can't hit elephant. I do appreciate that Jareth is there to like... I really wish this was a typing game more. I don't know. Just... I can see what they were doing. Eat cup. Drop. You can't drop that here. Jareth hates litter bugs. I can't believe we're just stuck here. Not now. This is the best part of the movie. Nerd, help me. Insert nerd. Hit nerd. Hey, Lilith. We're stuck in Labyrinth. Curious about Slinky? There's a Slinky? Is it behind me? Is it going downstairs? I have nothing to manicure with. Jareth, help me. Nerd, help me. Time's not even passing. That's the fucked up part. Time is frozen. That's why it's like, what is this state that I'm in? Is this copy protection? Did you not crack this game right, Crackthrow people? Okay, over adumbrating an elephant is not advisable. I want to know what that means. Report or represent in outline. Indicate faintly. Foreshadow or symbolize. How do you use adumbrate? To give only the main facts and not the details about something, especially something that will happen in the future. Okay. But I have a quarter. But I chose the wrong thing? That's so weird that they wouldn't give you a way. Like, even King's Quest has a button that you just load your save. I can't even load my save. So here's the fun thing about the C64. It doesn't have a reset button. You have to actually just turn the damn thing off, like cold-blooded. I think there is a command for a soft reset, but not all games can use it. So, I mean, it's good that we saved, but we're going to have to reload the entire game. And because of the way this emulator works, I'm going to have to... reload the disc. I mean, I'd have to do that on a real system anyway. Like, even King's Quest gives you a load option. Or, you know, a little screen that goes, grant us... I mean, yeah, you could be Walking Dead forever. Oh yeah, this game took forever to load. I don't think it ever did the flashing screens. I don't think I have to put the flashing cover over. Ooh. Yeah, because they clearly had a load command and they took it away from me. And then you can't even time over in that room. So the only option is to turn the game off and then turn it back on. and then sit through all of this, which I'm going to speed up. Because I have the power of the emulator. But keep in mind, this is going at like 700% speed. There we go. Alright, the Adventures of Snake Man. Maybe there's more in that hallway we can look at. We're not talking about like an NES game that can load really quickly. Even like a Famicom Disk System game. Well, those can kind of get fucked. But I don't think they don't have as long of load times as C64. The C64 is very slow. Very slow. I'm going to download this MMO thing. I am downloading this MMO for C64. Yeah, but you should still be able to load. Loading wouldn't break your save. It would save you from this black screen I'm now going to skip. With the power of warp speed. Also, this entire time, if you actually had a C64, you'd just be hearing the fucking head crashing and shit. Don't worry, it's still loading. That or it broke. One of those two things happened. If you remember, my graphics were kind of fucked up, so maybe this release is kind of broken. Anytime. The disk access light is still on, which makes me think it's still loading. It's not just giving up. You'd be surprised. Do I install this Neo Habitat? We can see if there's anyone on there. As far as I know, I think it runs on the same engine as this. Okay, maybe the game just like crashed. I'm gonna do a hard reset. Maybe that's what happened as I did a soft reset and didn't like it. So I got the other one open and it just opened a different version of Vice. It's just the same emulator that we're using. But maybe it's pre-configured. Well, good news. We don't have our save anymore. I don't know what happened to the save. But it's gone. It was there. So either our save corrupted or something, or... Well, that's Labyrinth.